So did you guys hear that Mugabe's daughter got married? Yes, oh, yes, his only daughter. The one that is well behaved among his children. Yes, I'm sorry, but Mugabe himself says it. It's not, I'm not the only one that knows now. Everybody knows in Zimbabwe, you know that her two younger brothers are always in trouble. And this one, the youngest one, he's always spending all his time on what do they call it? Computer games, you know, video games. Even his mother said it, and everybody in Zimbabwe knows that. And the others say, this one, you know, trouble, too much trouble. He's always partying. Remember when he commanded a whole plane just to go and party with his friends in South Africa? I said, hey, Mugabe doesn't hide it now that those boys are trouble, but he's so proud of the girl whom he has described as reserved, disciplined, and studious. She has a first degree in business administration and accounting, and she graduated with honors from the City University of Hong Kong, and she got her master's degree in banking and finance from the Management Development Institute of Singapore. So, to celebrate her wedding, for the first time since 1980, Mr. Robert Mugabe opened his mansion to the public. Yes, remember Graceland? I've talked about Graceland before. Oh, that beautiful, beautiful mansion. Yes, that is the place where they had the ceremony. You know that Mugabe hardly opened his residence to the public. And we're talking about 4,000 people in attendance. 4,000 people. Now, while I'm very happy for the girl, her name is Bona, by the way. She was glowing. She's very beautiful, you know. I'm very happy for her. I just can't get past the fact that Mugabe spent $6 million on that wedding. 6 million. Why does anybody name $6 million for a wedding in Africa? No, seriously. In a country that is in the middle of an economic crisis and cash squeeze. Do you know that there are people in Zimbabwe who have not been paid in like 8 months? 8 months, oh, my people, 8 months, and they have family members to take care of. And I remember telling you that banks were running out of cash in December last year. But the question is, where did Mugabe get this money? Because Mugabe himself was recently asking for foreign urgent food aid for about 2.2 million people in his country. Among them were victims of the recent flood that, according to local government minister Ignatius Kombo, that required $20 million in aid. And I don't understand why the caterers had to be, you know, flown in all the way from Singapore. I said, did they also bring their pots and cutleries from Singapore? So there is nobody in Zimbabwe that could make good food. And you didn't call Mama Yusuf, you know, at CMS bus stop in Ekoile, Lagos. That woman is very good. Anything you want, fufu, ogbonna soup, usewu, anything you want, you know, and she would make good food for the 4,000 guests with maybe, you know, 2 million naira. That is about $12,000. Even that is too much. This woman is very good. I don't know why they didn't call Mama Yusuf. Next time, Mugabe, let me hook you up. Hey, and you will spend less. By the way, Kolido was telling me about the husband, the groom. You guys know that me, I don't like to talk about people. I mean, what is my own? I don't get into people's business. I beg. But he was telling me that guy is not really a pilot, as he claimed. I said, hey, wait till be your own, Kolido, only you. You know, the guy said he works for Emirates Airline and Kita Airline, but no one knows him there. That is the problem. You know, I don't like to talk about other people's relationships. I beg, that is not me. All I know is that Mugabe could have cut costs, you know, by using wedding planners in Zimbabwe. Why do you have to bring wedding planners all the way from South Africa? And then he flew in caterers from Singapore. Along with that, I'm sure he also flew in his medical doctors from Singapore just to make sure that he stayed alive the whole wedding weekend. Yes, yeah, if you get what I mean. Yes, the important thing to me is not how much you spend on your wedding. That doesn't prove anything. The important thing to me is how much you enjoy your marriage after the wedding is over. But guess what? I don't know anything. I beg, I'm just keeping it real low.